Hey, good morning, sixth graders. Miss Gio here today. Just showing you, reminding you how to find the volume of a rectangular prism. Remember, volume is kind of what's inside something. So here we have our rectangular prism, and it has dimensions. It has a length, it has a width, and it has a height. And the formula is volume is equal to length times width times height. So in this case, we have a length of 10, a height of 3, and a width of 4 2/5. Now, some of the problems you're going to have some fractions in them. Do not be afraid of the fraction. The fractions they give you are going to be numbers that are easy to work with. Okay, trust us on that. Mr. Swin and I have told you that. So I'm going to go my 10 times 3 gives me 30, and then I need to multiply my 30 times my fraction, which is 4 2/5. So when you're multiplying a mixed number, you need to turn it into an improper fraction. So now I'm going to have 30 times, I do 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22/5. I put my 30 over 1, and then I have a nice shortcut with my 5 and my 30. So 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 36 times, and then I just multiply straight across. I have 6 times 22. Over here I have 22 times 6. Gives me 12, 12 again, 13. So then I have 132 over 1, which is just 132 inches, and it's inches cubed. Okay, so when you're finding the volume and they have some fractions, keep it as a fraction. Fight that urge to turn it into a decimal because they're going to give you fractions that are easy to work with. Okay. Now over here on the other side, I have a problem where they've given you the volume and you have to find the missing measurements. I'm going to scoot on to this side over here. And then remember, our formula is going to be volume is equal to the length times the width times the height. And I'm going to plug in what I know already, okay? I know my volume now. I know it's 60. I don't know my length. I know my width is 2.5 and my height is 4, okay? So then I'm going to multiply my 2.5 times 4, which is, now I have L times 2.5 times 4 is 10, and it's equal to 60. So remember, this is algebra, okay? So if I'm multiplying, what's the opposite of multiplication? Yep, I know you're thinking it, it's division. So I'm going to divide this by 10, that cancels that out. Divide this side by 10, so my length is going to be equal to 6, because 60 divided by 10 is 6. And it's going to be 6 inches. This is part of my measurements because I already have my volume, which is 60 inches cubed. Remember, cubed is for volume because it's how much things are in it. Okay, so remember the formula is length times width times height. And then when you are solving for the missing, you fill in what you know, and basically you're gonna divide to find the answer at the end. Hope that helps. It was a good reminder. And remember, you can always email either myself or Mr. Swint to get some help. If you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Okay, thank you.